Watch the vision.
Yes, it's your boy DJ Roscoe Boards, and you're now tuned in to Watch the Vision Season 3. We got my road dog in the building, dog. I'm talking about road dog.
You know
what
that.
I mean? We link up here probably 2014, 13? 2014, dog, and we've been bros ever since, dog. I got stories on stories, but we ain't gonna get into that, man. We ain't gonna get into that. But shouts out to my boy Shem Moss in the building. Big up yourself, Shem.
Hey, Shem Moss in the building. You know, Humbull, Mr. Humbull. You know, Mr. Players Tribute, Mr. Kingsway.
Talk your mess, talk your mess.
Your boy in the building with Mr. Roscoe Boards.
Oh, yeah. We got my dog Shem in the building, dog. So you gonna get into the mix one time, and you're gonna get the interview for me and my boy Shem Moss. Let's get it.
You are now tuned into
Watch the Vision Radio.
Think I don't love you enough. Think that I've lost my touch. Give me some love you, baby. Love you, baby. Baby, I love you, my darling. Oh, I love you, girl. Baby, I need you, my darling. You complete my world. Said I love you, my darling. Oh, I love you, girl. Baby, I need you, my darling. Every morning when I wake up, need to see your face. Every evening when I come home, need you in my space. Every night, oh baby, need you on my pillow. Never leave you, girl. And where you go, I'll follow. Baby, I love you, my darling. Oh, I love you, girl. Baby, I need you, my darling. You complete my world. Said I love you, my darling. Oh, I love you, girl. Baby, I need you, my darling.
You heard it here first. Another exclusive track.
Why am I just wasting my time? Wishing it when you're my girl. Why am I here just wasting my time? Wishing it when you'll be mine. Oh girl, I love you. Girl, love you to my heart and soul. Oh girl, I love you. Love you to my heart and soul. But they say whenever you wait, always wait from your heart. And they say whenever you wait, it's always for a good reason. Remember the day that we went in the bar. You said I always be in your heart, girl. Remember the day that we went in the bar. You said I'll always be in your heart. Oh girl, I love you. Girl, love you to my heart and soul. Oh girl, I love you. Girl, love you to my heart and soul. If you love me, let me know. Let me know. Cause I don't wanna hurt you, because you hurt me. If you need me, let me see. Let me see. Because I feel your presence.
Seems you don't trust me anymore. Showing signs I've never seen before. Maybe on my own I should get by. Could I? Could I? How will I know if I don't try? Must I deny? Here you don't trust me anymore. Showing signs I've never seen. Can't erase the mistakes of life with a pen. If I had a chance to do it again, I'd right the wrongs. Then your little heart would not be singing sad songs. All you need is all apart. Life grows and die like grass. I don't ever wanna live without you. Oh, maybe on my own I should get by. Could I? Could I? How will I know if I don't try? Must I deny? Here you don't love me anymore. Showing signs I've never seen before.
Every man grab a girl,
And every girl grab a man.
man to man, girl to girl, that's wrong.
And them
all when a night. Your pussy feel like sun hot when you come in on my ramping shot.
Make sure you know if you walk on a chat, ya chat.
Me cocky longer than me night. Tell me what you like. You want me try or you want to ride it like a bike?
Well, you have to ram it hard. The cocky no for life. Damage it for spite, not because me pussy tight.
So come put it on the left, can you take it on the right?
My nipple them a ripe, send it up in a me try.
White titty appetite, every nipple get a bite.
My man a fi go seat me and him a fi go fight. Call me a fi wine pon the cocky like this. Cartel spin me like a satellite dish.
Deal with your breast like because she Irish. Spice, I never love a pussy like this.
You are my mister,
you are my miss.
Kill me with the cocky,
kill me with the tightness. And when you are go whisper something like this,
I can't stop fucking you.
Hey, cocky no play. Me we broke your back when you coming on my ramping shot.
Me we quint it up 2 times and pop your cock
when you coming on my ramping shot. Me we make you run out of me house in a half a frock when you coming on my ramping shot.
I can live a ride on it and give your heart attack.
Baby, do you understand me? Babalabaloo, shabalabaloo. Oh my God, you know you're good at what you do. I really love you, and you really love me too. God, I didn't know you did it too. Babalabali, shabalabalabali, shabalabalabali, balabaloo. Right now, man, more than a piano. Bring your body for me, show some love in your man, I tell us me more than happy. What a big broad body, me so happy me to come to now. God, no man, more than a piano. What a pretty face, what a pretty body, Jano. Man, I tell us me more than happy. What a big broad body, me so happy me to come to now. Don't like my witch, me I got that. The broomstick,
I mean him one star.
When me don't know, no bother laugh. Yo, hey girl, you want to pay no matter the cost. Them hot girl, you don't good see me hot. You don't fi send me go that and make it talk. You seriously not trouble when me buck your back. Terms what make your time be fine. Babalabali, shabalabalabali. Baby, do you understand me? Babalabaloo, shabalabalaboo. Oh my God, you know you're good at what you do. I really love you, and you really love me too. Oh God, I didn't know you did it too. Babalabali, shabalabalabali, shabalabalabali, balabali, balabali. Right,
me a fern killer. Me no believe in a fern killer. Family, I me say family. Me love me family, them to me heart. Me would do the earth one of them. Real kill it, they to the end, they from me start. Me real better them. Cause them no know when we a buy 3 sardines and 1 pound of rice from shop. And them no know when we a get chased by cops and the mac and the handgun job. And all the woman make it now. No struggle feel. I mean know all of the. I mean know who we now make them trick me and kill me. No way you must. Life are the greatest thing that me no let go. Now me no let my God. Can't trick me and kill me. No way you must. Man, life are the greatest thing that me no let go. Now me no let my God.
Check, we back on Watch Vision Radio. This your boy DJ Roscoe Boards alongside my boy Shemavelli in the building, man. So, Shem, I know I've been knowing about you from probably 08, 09, you know what I mean? Both of us, we used to play basketball, more so you more than me, you know what I mean? But just tell the folks, man, how did you get your journey here to the United States? Just give them a rundown.
Well, my journey here to the States started in actually getting a chance to play basketball in prep school. I went to a showcase or whatever, and it was 12th grade, and I went to a showcase in Miami, and a lot of the coaches is out there trying to debate on if they should give your boy a chance or whatever.
Because you was in grade 12.
I was in 12th grade, yeah. So I had to take it to prep school. You know what I mean? That took off. I actually went to a school called Champagnat Catholic in Miami. That was a journey within itself. You know what I mean? That was also a blessing.
That's a little hub though for like beaming out.
Yeah, definitely. Shoot. we was one of the like, it was a few of us who went. Me, my boy Zane, Taj. You know Taj. You know Taj. Taj went to sock for a little bit.
Yeah.
Colin, Shad, Makai.
I know Shad. I know Makai. I know C3. You know what I mean? That's a unit right there.
Bang. So a few of us went there. Like you're saying, 09. So we kind of like basically paved the way for a lot of the youngins who are actually going tonight. You know what I mean? We did well while we was there. So we made a name for ourselves, and for Bahamians, period.
Seeing. So you go on to Shem. How many years did you play there?
Shem, I actually spent 2 years at Shem.
So you got I know you was a star at Kingsway, man. So you don't got nothing in the record. What's in Shem?
Shem. Well, I mean, I actually, but fun fact, like I never really tell no one this, but for a while I was leading like the whole Florida in assists.
Man, stop that.
Yeah, like the whole Florida. Like I was averaging like I think 11.7 assists or something like that.
Man, stop that, man.
Yeah, it was.
That's serious,
little something.
No, that's serious.
So, you got to stay humble. So I don't really
stay humble.
Yeah.
So give us the journey, man. So after Shem, did you take off with your basketball career, or what did you do?
Yeah. So after Shem, I actually. So what happened was my final game at Shem, actually, like it was the regional final. We actually lost the game, but in that game, I got like a serious injury in my finger. You know what I mean? And I had to get surgery. So with that, I had like a few offers on the table, like from JUCOs and Division 2s. I actually had one D1 offer, but it was a walk-on offer from the University of Wyoming. And fun fact, at the time, Larry Nance is actually
at the same time.
Yeah, he was actually there at the same time. But I was like, I didn't want my people to have to pay no money.
That's real though. That's real.
So I was like, the walk-on spot sounds nice, and that'd be my opportunity to go D1, but I still wanted to, make sure like my people didn't have to come out of pocket for nothing. So after after I got that injury, I went home for like, I couldn't like play immediately, so I actually went home for a little bit for like, I want to say 3 or 4 months. So I came back. That was 2011. Yeah, 2011, and I came back. Like I said, I spent like basically the whole summer up until Christmas back home, and then 2012. January, like early 2012, I went back to the U.S. and started training my coach. You know what I mean, to get ready to try to see if I could still get some of those offers. You know what I mean? If some of those coaches still was willing to give me a chance. With that being said, I had like this coach in Philly. He was on me heavy, like, you know what I mean, every day calling, making sure I was doing all right. And then also this coach in New York. He was like, adamant, like literally every day, take assignment to make sure I was doing good, and you know what I mean, telling me like, there's definitely always a spot waiting for you once you're ready. Just let me know, blah blah blah. So I was in a debate between like, damn, should I go to Philly or should I go to, the school in New York? And I ultimately ended up going to the school in New York. I guess I felt that the league in New York was a little tougher, and I didn't want to take the, I always wanted to try to, push myself. So I went that route and went to New York.
Did you think it was a better opportunity? Looking back on it,
in hindsight, I feel like, if I went to the school in Philly, it was actually a bad team. You know what I mean? And like I think it was coming off like the year before me, they was coming off a record like 25-5 or something, and this one like conference and all that good stuff. So I was like, looking at it now, like when I went to New York, my team was like we was average. You know what I mean? Like we was a 500 team. Like we went like 17-15 or something. Like it wasn't like super good. So thinking back on it, maybe if I went to Philly, I'd probably have better teammates. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I'm satisfied with the decision I made.
That's real. So for y'all don't know, man, just growing up in the Bahamas, I used to hoop a little bit, you know what I mean? I come on late, more so. I know my boy Shem was hooping. Shem is like a fable dog. If you don't know Shem, you ain't no hooper. And that's just really what it is. But speaking on that, you know what I mean? I know you in the States now, but more so the young ballers back home. So you have people just out east or whatever. You see them on the court to be like, man, Shem, I see you go on the forehand. You hoop, you know what I mean? Give me an avenue that I can take to make it from the Rock to pursue my dreams in the United States, because I know some people have different avenues. Whether it be in Freeport, they have a lot of people that be going to the United States for.
They have a lot of showcases.
They have a lot of stuff. So just tell me like how. I don't even know about showcase. So first, tell me about just different showcases, and then 2, give me another option where kids could probably find their way off the rock.
Well, I mean, one with showcases, I know you want me to explain that. With showcases is like when, you know, a group of coaches come down and, you know, scout players and, you know, see what necessarily or what needs, necessity or what needs they have for their teams, you know what I mean? Usually, you know how it is. Back in the days, it was more so like coaches usually come down to like a big man. You know what I mean? So a lot of the dudes like before me like paved the way for like guards. You know what I mean? Like if you're a good guard, then you get a chance. You know what I mean? Like I said, usually just used to be bigs. You know what I mean? They feel like, you know, guards never used to get the love because, you know, guards already in the U.S. There's a lot of guards in the U.S. But yeah, that's what the showcase is. Just coaches coming down and looking for who they, you know, looking for talent. Yeah. So what I'd say for, I guess, a hooper coming up, a young hooper coming up trying to get off the rock, I mean, you definitely gotta be in your books. You know what I mean? Like I came from a school with, bro, like, boy, the work was crazy. Kingsway is a crazy school in terms of like getting you down and, you know, getting down to your education and your books. Like you don't gonna be able to play if you don't have your grades right, period. So you definitely got to focus on your education first. And then 2, for me, like, it doesn't end in like practice. Like you gotta, like, you know, regular practice with your teammates and what's not. You gotta definitely do more. Like after practice, you gotta do individual stuff on your own. Like that's what I did a lot. Like a lot of people never do that, but I did a lot of individual work, especially having like a soccer background as well. Like so.
I forget you was a soccer kid.
I played national team soccer too. So, so definitely playing soccer and then having it. I felt like I used to have to catch up. You know what I mean? Like a lot of my boys who just was hooping, they always hoop. I actually had to play soccer like on a national level and then come back down and play basketball too and try to be good at that. So a lot of extra work. You know what I mean? I definitely work hard in high school.
I didn't know that, dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like I said, that's what I'd say. Like, hey, make sure your book's straight, and then make sure you put in the extra work in terms of, hey, I practice with my team, but I definitely need to work with my individual self, because all I work on hand in hand. If you working on yourself, you can help your team. So that's how I feel about that.
All right, so just next question, just as this is just basketball, because me and you used to hoop, you know what I mean? So how you see the outlook on just Bahamian basketball in general, you know, because back in the day, you know what I mean, you used to have a little Magnum roll and stuff, but these is people who actually was Bahamian but in foreign, you know what I'm saying? And then now you actually see like the Buddy Heels, and I have people actually in my high school, like people like Pratt, who used to actually go to CJ school, and Nate, you know what I mean? Like these is people, like back in your time, you had to graduate high school and then go off the rock, but now they scooping you up from early from high school. So then just give me your thoughts on Bahamian basketball right now. Like, what do you think about it?
I think Bahamian basketball, like I say, a lot of the dudes before me paved the way for me to be able to have a chance to even, you know, for coaches to even feel like, okay, they have talent in the Bahamas, you know what I mean? Because if they didn't perform and do that thing while they were here, then the people like me and the Pratts and the CJs, they wouldn't have the opportunity to actually, you know what I mean, be able to go off to school. So I think, I definitely think going off to school like is another thing, a blessing. So yeah, that's that.
Seeing. So we gonna get back into the mix one time, and then we gonna get back into this interview, man. I just have so much questions to ask my dog, man. But you let it here first on Watch the Vision Radio. Yeah.
Tuned in
New coupe, take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that. New suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying that. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Bitches planes all in my home. First street, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day, he ain't make it home. She be all on me like, she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted all alone where the slums be. Lot of money on the line, what I'm going hard for. You don't stick with me now, don't run, you will see. Take off, continue to the line, niggas saying that they seen me. No suit, yeah, big boss. And all these niggas ain't talking business, I'm a big bean. R-C-A, bad yellow bones, talking about you on sexy. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Put it in the back while we R-A-C-E. No coupe, take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that. New suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying that. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Bitches planes all in my home. First street, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day, he ain't make it home. Swift, yeah. Show her how to get the money, oh. Jimmy show nigga, yeah. From the back, got her touching her top. Yeah. Big old pill, tryna get in her heart with no call. Chopping it up for the wrong.
Turn that shit up.
And I know that I'm the best. I make her burn my house down like she left eye, yeah. On my TLC, a lot of freaks, but ain't never met a freak like my freak from the west side, yeah. And I know she love me, she don't wanna see me lead, don't wanna see me be the best I can. She don't wanna really see how fresh I am. She don't wanna really see me flex my pants. And I know that I'm the best. I make her burn my house down like she left eye, yeah. On my TLC, a lot of freaks, but ain't never met a freak like my freak from the west side, yeah. And I know she love me, but don't wanna see me lead, don't wanna see me be the best I can. She don't wanna really see how fresh I am. She don't wanna really see me flex my pants. And she don't wanna really see me flex. She know I'm next, so she don't wanna really see who next. I'm knowing that she miss me. Where I used to kiss her, where I used to hug her, where I used to hit her. Not physically, but physically. They don't know me, why the fuck you let them mention me? I know they hating, they need company for misery. You let them get to you, but I won't let them get to me. I'm talking never. I know you probably let them fuck you better. I know you miss a nigga face on your FaceTime. Never stay the same, I always turn it up and level. You wanna dig it deep and hold her go a chef. You gotta let them dig it. Is you digging it? I had to separate a nigga, wasn't feeling it. Nah, remember you was down when you was into me. But you no longer in it, now you fucking up my energy. Ow, these bitches dying for a date with me. But I don't really like to date. So all the cornball nigga can't relate to me. I ain't even tryna hate. And I'm the type to let you eat about the plate with me. But you won't even share the plate. And if I ever went out on a date with you, I probably still show up late. And I know that I'm the best. I make her burn my house down like she left eye, yeah. On my TLC, a lot of freaks, but ain't never met a freak like my freak from the west side, yeah. And I know she love me, she don't wanna see me live, wanna see me be the best I can. She don't wanna really see how fresh I am. She don't wanna really see me flex my back.
I like my bitches, red bone, ice fat, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow, black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili. I like my bitches, red bone, ice fat, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow, black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili.
I've been so gone. I like red bones, my type, light skin, ass fat, jello. But bitches be switching sides nowadays on the regular. I never respected it. Money over bitches, I know that's everything. Money over bitches, I know that's high. Rockin' BBS by Elliot Weathermans. I will never ever give in no wedding ring. 45 on my hip, I ain't fighting them. Chewing on that Adderall like a vitamin. Niggas pockets be on E. Something they already know, but I'm dropping the T. They making up rumors and lies. Okay, I'm sick and I'm tired. I'm out of fatigue. None of my bitches be mine. They could've been one of yours, but they out of your league. I'ma just call her Fatima. Now that ain't really her name, but she for the team. I get flies at bitch like I looted up. All this money you talking ain't new to us. I'm the king of New York and on God. If Pop was alive, it would've been two of us.
I like my bitches, red bone, ass fat, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow, black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili. I like my bitches, red bone, ass fat, jello, light skin, yellow, iced out, hello. I'm the king of New York, mellow, black hair by the Regis and pillow. Ask around, niggas know me. I'm a year boy, Ginobili.
Diamond, play, whip, chain, better watch your head, better watch your head, better watch your head, diamond, chain, better watch your head, ain't My diamond, they hitting, you try me, we hitting that beamer. I'm switching, no legend, I'm living. I get it, I spend it, y'all. Yeah, we flip it, I stay on my pivot. You won't cut me slipping like this in front of me. They don't want war with me. 2 to 3, hit up everything in front of me. That'll be the day try gunning me. Still paid, we the that blow the green. I'm with that Draco. Walking in places you can't go. I only fuck on them bad. Hit it, then pass it to Mundo. I need the cash pronto. I don't throw in a session like Romo. Ride with the 9 like I'm Rondo. Jug in the morning, Alonzo. Try to take my chain, I'm in. Airplay, yeah, I'm in. Little baby, throw that, I'm in. All the jewelry on me, know that it in. 12 get behind me, I hit it. And with me, ready to hit. Mono on the bass, it hit, you know that. Hit, diamond, hit, plays, hit, diamond, hit, play, whip, chain, better watch your, better watch your, better watch your, diamond, chain,
You can't talk to my girl, she a rich. Told the teacher I was gonna be on the rich list. Told you black, $250,000 on his wrist. Black, with a bag. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went all the way through hell and back to get to this. 10 toes, stay down. Real hustler. Cut a cup of water off, but still love him. Young, big heart, big G-Wagon or the double R. Which truck? Ball hard for the days when I didn't have it. She bad as a mother, but she still ratchet. Started in South Memphis, ended up in a mansion. Ain't no stylist needed here, crazy with the fashion. I'm just popping my, nah, I ain't bragging. Picking up bags all in Paris. Flip my neck out with some carrots. My young, the neighborhood terrorist. Drive my Lambo like a Chevy on some rich. You can't talk to my girl, she a rich. Told the teacher I was gonna be on the rich list. Told you black, $250,000 on his wrist. Black, with a bag. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went and got the bag and now everything lit. I went all the way through hell and back to get to this.
I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. 21, slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some TLC, we can creep if you want. 21, hey, turn your phone off, take your clothes off. 21, I'm a savage, but I fuck her to a slow song. 21, turn the lights down, 21, lay the pipe down. 21, I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm Mr. Right now. Straight up, she want me to fuck her to Beyonce. Straight up, but I don't treat her like she my fiance. God, make that thing sing like Sade. 21, 1942, it ain't no Chardonnay. 21. In a lounge truck, with my Richard on. Got a pretty girl that I'm feeling on. 21. We in quarantine, but my M's long. But it lame, he got friends on. Got a couple spots, and they all on. Bought a penthouse, cause I'm never home. Threw my heart out the window, feelings gone. Threw my heart out the window, but I'ma slide anytime you want. Put you in Chanel, I'ma teach you how to stand. Slip and slide like a waterfall. You need some TLC, we can creep if you want. Straight up, hey, turn your phone off. Take your clothes off. I'm a savage, but I fuck her to a slow song. Turn the lights down, lay the pipe down. I ain't Mr. Right, but I'm right, Mr. Right.
You are now tuned
Yes, we back on Watch the Vision Radio. This is your boy DJ Roscoe alongside my boy Shemvelli, man. And so I know you started on Instagram, you and a few of my boys. Shout out on Vaughn. I know you got another one of your boys in it, but you
shout out O-Dog.
Shout out O-Dog, you know what I mean? But just, I know you guys have the Players Tribute.
Players Tribute,
The Players Tribute right now, and I've seen it. Just a lot of the Bahamian athletes, you guys just give a lot of interviews with them. So just give us a rundown on what is actually the Players Tribute.
All right, so Players Tribute. Bro, it definitely is something fresh, something new. We definitely just started during like quarantine time. You know what I mean? When this whole pandemic thing started, Olin hit me and Vaughn up and a few other guys. You know what I mean? He hit us up he was like, bro, I feel like, he saw people doing interviews. He's like, bro, I feel like it'd be cool to just see if we could get some of the former athletes and former stars from back home and see if they'd do some interviews or whatever. And yeah, bro, it started to take off, bro. We already interviewed legends like Jeff Rogers, bro.
Legends.
You know what I mean? Magnum, bro. We already had him on that. We had Mitch Johnson. We had Teron Cox. We had a lot of
Shout out
people.
Teron.
Warren Frazier, Anthony Strong. We had a lot of people so far who, you know what I mean, Big Stephen Able, Dirty. You know what I mean?
Shout out Dirty,
exactly.
my dog one time.
We already had a lot of people who, you know, big influences on Bahamian sports, bro. So, and you know, for the short period of time we had the page, it actually doing well, bro. So, you know what I mean?
So give us where we can find the Players Tribute, man.
Yeah. Players Tribute on Instagram and on Facebook as well at Players Tribute. So
y'all ain't have no thoughts of moving into YouTube or nothing, man. I want to hear it in my car.
That's true. I mean, we actually do have a YouTube channel, but we haven't been able to really post nothing really on there yet because, you know what I mean, like I say, the Olin is in Canada and Vaughn is in Florida. I'm here, so we definitely trying to figure out ways to make sure we have quality content before we put out anything on YouTube. You know what I mean? So,
all right, cool. I feel you. So the big thing I wanted to talk to you about, man, I see you wearing your shirt, man. If you guys take a look in the front, we got the Humbull gear next to the Wash Division gear. So you got your whole brand, which is called the Humbull brand. And first, I just want to give you a congrats and a shout out, man. You've been doing your thing, man. You've been putting out pieces of gear. Every time you link me and you be like, Bodie, I got new stock in. Come get something. Even if you ain't want it, just come pick it up, you know what I mean? Rap. So shouts out to you with that. So just give us a rundown on Humbull. When did it start and where did you get your name from, dog?
Alright, so I mean, Humbull, bro, I feel like that's always been a staple of mine, you know what I mean? Like you say, coming from my basketball background, people always just tell me like, bro, you know, you put in work on the court, you killing people, but you never really on the whole bragging tip.
Evan and Simpson, you here chilling out.
You know what I'm saying? Like people always say like, bro, you always on some like chill vibes. Like you don't really, you know, out there like how people cocky and, you know what I mean? So I always been deemed humble, like bro, like you a humble person. Like always, you know what I mean? From my granddad to my mom to my dad, like bro, you always, you know, certain situations where people would freak out or get crazy, like you always try to be calm and mellow. You know what I mean? So that's where that started from. I was like young,
way
bro,
back
like young, you know what I mean? So I always, with the Humbull brand, I always felt that, bro, like the Bahamas needed a brand, a sportswear brand that, you know, caters to like not just Bahamians but like a Bahamian owned business, like would, you know, Bahamians could appreciate. You know what I mean?
They could appreciate.
Because you know, coming to the US, having the opportunity to play with you know, play in prep school or whatever, we had like Nike stuff, bro. You know what I mean? When you growing up in the Bahamas, bro, you don't get no gear. Like, you know what I mean?
You used to get the fake Jordan jerseys.
Exactly. All type of weird stuff, you know what I mean? So coming up and you know, just being at prep school and seeing like the amenities we had, like, bro, we had, like I said, we had free Nike stuff, you know what I mean? And then when I left Champ, they actually got sponsored by Under Armour. So like just having that
just the versatility of different sports.
Exactly. Box. And having that luxury to say, hey, damn, Nike look at, they care about me, bro. Like they actually sending us stuff and they want us to rep. So I always felt like, bro, like I live in the US now, obviously. So for me to have some sort of I guess way to give back was to, I feel like I always wanted a brand, and I always wanted to cater to, like, you know, the young folks, the youth. And I feel like having a brand in sportswear, because I feel like sports always bring, you know, bring everyone together, bro. So I feel like having a sportswear brand would help me to give back to the country. You know what I mean?
So I know you talk about just now about different schools, like having the different gear. So, and you want to give back to the Bahamas. So do you guys give like sponsorships to different schools, or can schools reach out to you and be like, hey, we want to rock the Humbull gear? Okay,
so schools definitely can reach out to me for sure. Like that's, you know, at Humbull Sports on Instagram, you know what I mean? At Shemavelli on Instagram. Like you can always reach out to me whenever. But to your question, I actually tried to reach out to my old school, my alma mater, Kingsway, last year sometime, you know what I mean? And I tried to like see if I could sponsor some stuff, and it didn't work out because I guess they already had someone getting them jerseys or whatever. So I was like, all right, cool, like I'll just wait my turn, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I know when my time comes, I'm gonna make sure they're good, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely looking to work with other schools for sure, bro. I already already did a whole night league team, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like I already sponsored a whole night league team. So
which night league did?
It was the Sun Oil Rockets.
Sun Oil Rockets.
Yeah, so I already bags, jersey tops, jerseys, all that, all that good stuff.
Socks though?
Working on socks.
Socks coming,
all that coming, bro. Like I'm really trying to like.
That's dope.
Make it official. Like get it on. Like I mean, I don't need the big piece of the pie with Nike have, but I just need a little piece of the pie, bro. Like
once you get the little piece of the pie, the big piece gonna come, dog. You just
keep working on it for sure.
I like what I seeing, man. So I see this dope hat here. You got your gear on. So just tell the people, man, where if I want to say, man, Shem, I want my shirt or something, where can I find it?
I got you. So right now, like I'm working on the website for sure. I mean, and then working on getting more inventory before I actually put more stuff in the market. I mean, and then getting people reaction for the stuff. Like you came today and you saw that and you're like, damn, bro, that dope. Not only because you're my boy, because it actually is genuine.
Exactly. Let you know that's genuine. Exactly. You see that stitch right there?
Exactly.
That's power stitch right there.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? So once people feeling it and they liking the stuff, then we can go forward from there. But definitely working on the website, and then like I say, I have the Instagram at Humbull Sportswear. You could just reach me on that. Like I still do stuff, you know what I mean? But for it being official, like I'm working on the website and stuff like that and getting more inventory. So yeah.
That's dope, man. I really appreciate you even just giving me this interview, dog. That's really dope.
Appreciate you.
So man, we gonna wrap it up one time, but we sports people, man. So
for sure.
And the league about to start, man.
Yeah.
I just wanna head first, y'all. On Watch the Vision Radio, we gonna get Shem answer on this. So who you think gonna win the league when the league start back? The bubble league.
Well, you know what I'm repping. You know what I mean? You know what I've been repping, you know what I mean? All day LA, you know what I mean? Lakers, that is, not the Clippers, you know what I mean? So I feel like, yeah, I mean, it gonna be a battle, bro. It gonna be a battle. It ain't gonna just be a pushover.
Who the finals match?
I think personally, I feel like a lot of people are going with Boston. Obviously I say in LA, Lakers.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be Lakers, Philly, bro. Lakers
think
Sixers,
Philly?
bro. Yeah, bro. I feel like they get Embiid and Ben Simmons healthy, bro, and they have a solid supporting cast. And then they ain't too sure if Kemba playing for Boston, so
he ain't playing.
They ain't sure. So
okay. Because I was going with Boston.
See,
that's
Boston.
Because they got 4 people they could draw to who could drop 20 on a given night.
Easy. And like I said, I actually watched Boston earlier this year, bro, when they was at full strength. That was crazy to see. You know what I mean? I think if Kemba was there, I probably had a different opinion. But the fact that he might not be there is what weighing on my decision. So I feel like it's gonna be Philly, LA, bro.
That's tough, man. That's tough. Man, you've been here on Watch the Vision Radio, man. This your boy DJ Roscoe Boys alongside my guy, man, Mr. Shemavelli, Mr. Humbull Moss, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for listening, and we're gonna get back to the mix. This your boy DJ Roscoe on Watch the Vision Radio.
Brand new bag. College girls give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Yeah, this codeine got me tripping. Wish it was over, I've been rolling for a minute. I got the bra, she want the Minaj inside to play. 68 Charger, ducking the laws, I might do the raid. I like to ride in my new bag, and I got a new bitch in my lap, counting up the blue strips with 2 straps. Yeah. Slide in the Lambo, I slide in the Porsches. Check my garage, I got too many choices. Walk around, got a couple meals left in my bag. Stripper hoes all in my road, shaking their ass. We just ran the tab up and no. You say that you never got high, I'ma show you. Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey,
you are now tuned into Watch the Vision Radio.
Since a taller, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow with my footsteps like the feds. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from the lows with this Hollywood bitch. Got a 9 and a snub nose, can't wait to let it hit. Pull up with a stick, I pull up with a stick. I pull up with a pink toe, whipping, she sucking it deep. I put some diamonds on her toes, let her hold on and don't reach. You was used to pulling kick those, you can still call it a leak. Broken can't be fixed, with the names that spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratch your heart to list. Got some means and winnings, all on down my neck, it's a quarter brick. I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, hell my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow, and my footsteps like the fence. I shoot like a Montana, chop up bullets, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat sipping red. Bitch, I'm from Atlanta with these hoes ready to like pig. Condo like the pharmacy, I got codeine in my fridge.
First we savage, more my mood, that's what it was. 2016 we was running around, beat up in the club. I know she around for the money, but act like she loyal, I don't for the love. I'm so rich, get bored, might wake up, buy me a car just cuz. Oh God. This is hard cause she spent the 5, my it cost me a dub. All my got BBLs, all my got blood. Straight up. I ain't with the rap beef, Draco, pedophile, all my arts get touched. Straight up. We ain't never ran off on no bar, but we still be hopping out cuz. Straight up. Running, 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 running. I leave all my cars running, 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 running. All my ops be running, 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 running. Wipe this nose, it was running, 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 running. Savage never did no. That closet for your wife, that hookah for your hookah for your hookah for your hookah for your.